Wounds turn from you, they glance behind. The President of the United States is in In Mar-a-Lago dark, he feels despair. A tower of debt now grown beyond repair. Age and senility now hold their sway. So sad to see his power shrivel up and fade away. From massive legal fees, he's deep in debt. His power over you grows stronger yet. Click here to give him cash. His coffer fills. Look past the fraud, ignore his mental ills. Just pay his bills. Phantom of the mega. He's there, the phantom of the mega.
All right, welcome to the Nonpartisan Red Pill Men's Group and the study of our book here, The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi. Today, we're going to be going over the chapters on the sections on the alpha male. The
Can't
Nonpartisan
hear you.
Red Pill Men's Group is also a dating group. It's on the dating meetup apps. We talk about women, sexuality, dating, relationships, politics, from a nonpartisan perspective. So what we're going to talk about today is the alpha male. What is it? I'm going to be reading from his book. And then once I'm done reading from his book, we'll open it up for questions or discussion. And one thing I wanted to tell people is I'm thinking of turning my anger and frustration into a sort of comedy thing. So I'll let you know further on that. What times have changed, but women haven't. And I think what I'm talking about, Veronica, if you because you said that, I have to read your chat here. Times have changed. I don't think there's a judgment on people dating multiple people, but that's exactly what this is, right? Isn't this about men dating multiple people? Isn't that the whole problem? I mean, you want to say maybe it's men having sex with multiple women. Is that the problem? But you got to recognize that dating for men is different than dating for women. Men have to be ready anytime a woman demands it. Believe me, you're not explaining to a woman that you're not having sex with her because, you want to keep yourself pure. Okay, a woman can put off a man. They can go have sex with a stripper and then tell the man they're dating that they're not that type of woman, just like this woman did last night to me. She goes to Vegas, she goes to strippers, she goes to body types of events with her girlfriends and tells me all of a sudden, I don't do those type of things. I don't have sex, whatever the heck that is. So, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, there may be yeah, and what we find when women, thank you, Ron. What we find when women have list those things, that some interesting things come out, like loyalty is easily dropped off the list. It's very interesting when you start to look at these lists. And we also recognize, because behavioral psychology is about it's describing behavioralism. And this is another thing that Rollo Tomassi, it's behavioralist. We don't listen to what women say. Like Veronica would say, people can report things and not report things and say things. And women are notorious for just saying what they want, but what's really what they want is secret. In fact, what we do and why there's so much lying in this situation is because we come to the table each wanting from one another things that the other doesn't necessarily want to give unless they can get something for it. So man comes, he wants affection, intimacy, love. Women hold them hostage to that. And so the women wants money, provisioning, time, and commitment. So if you came to that, when you go and meet that man wants intimacy, affection, love, and sex. The woman comes to the table. She wants commitment, time, money, resources, and probably not sex right away, if it's even on the list. So we're automatically in conflict. The guy can say, I want intimacy, sex, and affection. The woman say, no, I need to get to know you. And if the woman came to the man and said, I want your money, I want your time, and I want you to make a commitment to me, the man would say, no. I'm not making a commitment to you until I know that you're right. You're the right one, and I certainly don't enjoy paying for shit. So we come to these things with very manipulative objectives. And we think, but women would say, oh, we're coming for love. We're coming to meet the right person. We're coming to, but when we look at behaviors, it's when we look at the behaviors, not what women say or report, but what they actually do, that these traits prove to be true, that the alpha, when we look at behavior as opposed to words, because so oftentimes, I mean, I give you an example, okay? Anytime you say, women are like this, you make it, the first thing a woman would say, not all women, especially the women you're dating, I'm not like that, right? So I'm the good girl, right? I'm not the bad girl, I'm the good girl, right? And then Christian relationships, I don't know how they really differ, I had a site at a dating event, a woman says, sexuality is a spiritual experience. It's going to be love. We're going to love each other. And I'm like, hey, we don't go under the covers with halos over our heads. In my opinion, sexuality belies or betrays who we think we are and should be. That we have fantasies and desires that we keep to ourselves and our partners, if we're lucky, that we don't want to ever get now. So let's see what else we got here. And then, that's a very interesting observation, Ron, but there are other researchers out there who are observing, and it depends on what they're asking and what they're studying, to say, oh, what women want, and you may get a list, but when you actually look at what they actually respond to, it's, the list gets shortened down, and it's not what they're telling you. It's often the money, the time, the commitment, the provisioning, resources. It's often those things, right? So anyway, we're now over time. So I'd like to thank everyone, especially Veronica, for participating and turning on her camera. I really appreciate what everybody has to say, because you're welcome. Because, I have my views, and my views are unique, and people sometimes don't like them or don't understand them because they don't fit into their narrative. So I'm very understanding that people would have different points of views and want to be able to express them and be understood. And so that's what I try to do. All right. So thank you. And thank you, Ron. And remember to Sign up for next month's discussion. We're going to talk about plate theory, which is the idea of not dating non-exclusively. You're welcome, Kathy. All right. You're welcome, Abudan. All right. Bye, Samuel. Thank you, everyone. Bye now.
When Donald Trump was president the first time, the Russians wanted him to win.
He called him colorful, talented. He said Donald Trump is the absolute leader of the U.S. presidential race.
They helped him. He won.
Господина Трампа избрал американский народ. Можно спорить, но нельзя проявлять неуважение.
He never forgot it.
He welcomed his
I
support.
like that he said that.
Over and over, Trump put Putin and Russia over American interests.
The problem is not that Putin is smart. The real problem is that our leaders are dumb.
He wants Putin to win in Ukraine.
I said, this is genius.
Told him Russia can do what it wants in attacking our NATO allies.
I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want.
He doesn't have a good relationship with Putin. He owes Putin. Trump's not just on the other side, he's on the take.